It would be nice weather. Well, the- Partly sunny and 53. That sounds nice. That's Thursday. A little nicer than our this Thursday. Yeah, partly sunny and 53. That's all right. What else is that? But I will be. Well, just both of them. Morning or good afternoon, Bill. Good to see you. Trying to get the microphone. There, that looks good. I'm waiting till exactly 1 o'clock. There we go. Good afternoon. Welcome to Advanced Fitness from King's Chapel and Upper Campus. We are using weights today, and our theme today is horse or horses. And don't ask me why we picked this one. It's just I found enough songs about horses, so that's why we have it. I will get us set up right now. There we go. That looks good. Hello. Our theme is horses. Don't ask me how I came up with it. I don't remember. It was like a year or two ago. I don't know. But there's all about horses, every song. No, but why didn't I do that? Well, maybe I'll play it at the end. I didn't look up mare. I just looked up horses. So I do. I have ponies. There's one song that's ponies. I might have looked up stallions, but I didn't look up mares. Oh, how could I forget? Side to side. That's funny. All right, let's do our body circle, sit up tall, all the way around. One more, this way. And reverse. One more. All right, let's circle the feet. One at a time, though. Reverse. And switch. Reverse. All right, let's stand up. We're going to start walking. Or stay seated. Yeah, can you move to one maybe that way a little bit? Yeah, so she can see. Good. Okay, keep going. The music is going to stop here in a second. The next song is a better tapping song, so we'll get into that. All right, toe taps. I've got some arms as an option. We're going to start with both arms to the front. Now we're going to do both arms out to the side. You can be low or high. I don't care. Just bend and straighten the arms. All right, now I'm going to do one arm front, one out to the side. I know, I've got some new combinations for you now. I'm trying to be creative. Now we're going to go to the front again. Both of them front. Out to the side. Alternating one arm front. I don't really care which arm. Pick your favorite arm. Both arms front. Again. Tony's here. Out to the side. One arm front, one arm side. All right, those are our three moves. We're going to do 4 of each now. 4 front. 4 out to the side. 4 alternating. 4, 3, 2, front. Out. Alternating. Laugh at it. That's the right thing. Laugh. Out to the side. Don't get frustrated. Just laugh. Alternating. Let's do it again. Front. Out to the side. One at a time. We're going to do the 4s one more time. Should we try 2s? I think we can do it. Out. Oh, sorry about that. Alternating. All right, 2 to the front. 2 out. And 2 alternating. Oh, that's kind of mind-blowing. Out. Be quiet. Alternating. Front. Out. Alternating. Front. Out. One arm front. One more time. We'll be done. Out. Alternating. All right. My arms are getting tired. Let's swing them out. Now we're going to pick up the knees. There we go. Till the end of the song. Keep going. Back to walking. Okay, so we're going to walk in some different directions, but you can always just stay in place. The first thing we're going to do is walk 2 steps forward and back. 1, 2, back. Again, or you can take little tiny steps or just walk in place. We're going to do that one more time, front and back. All right, now we're going to go 2 steps side. Again, it can be really small or bigger. Good. Beer for my horses. Didn't you know that was a thing? One more time, side to side. All right, we're going to go front and back again. So 2 steps front, 2 steps back. Couple more times. Last one. All right, just hold it here. All right, now we're going to change it to heel lifts. You want to pick up that foot. If you want to add some arms, you can. They're optional. I'd rather have you focus on your feet on this one. Keep going. Now let's try 2 on each side. If you want to add those arms back in, they're the same. All right, good. Just tap side to side. Mustang Sally. So I got Mustang. I knew there was another one. Yeah. Swing the arms. So many years ago, when I was working for Boeing, I was on a team project down in Anaheim, California, where they had the space program when it was during the McDonnell Douglas Rockwell merger. Anyway, there was a receptionist there. Her name was Sally. And one of my coworkers, his name was John, decided to call her Mustang Sally. I don't know if she appreciated that or not. But he started playing the song for her. He liked to make people laugh. He had an interesting sense of humor. All right, let's do 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2. So whenever I hear the song, I think of that. All right, now we're going to switch to side leg lifts. So if you need to behind the chair or hang on to something, that's fine. You can always go slower. I'm going to switch it to 2 on each side. All right, this time we're going to do 4, 3, 2, switch. One more time with 4s. We're almost done with these. Hopefully you're feeling this in your hips. Singles. Four, 3, we're going to switch it to back. Now what I'm going to do differently on this one is I'm going to change the speeds. So this is kind of fast for back leg lifts. 4, 3. So I'm going to slow it down now. So you're going to go up, down. I don't want it high. I do want it straight back. I want your foot pointing down. I think you're all doing that. That looks good. It can be real small. Oh, we're going to have to keep going. We're not done yet with this one. I'm trying to get it to the music. You actually have to slow it down a little bit. All right, let's do 4 more on each side. One more each side. Good. All right, while we're standing, let's just come up on our toes. I don't know if I can do that. Up and down. Now we'll sit down after this. We're doing a bunch of these, though. Try to come as high as you can. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come on up and hold it for a little while, like 10 seconds, as easy as I can time it here, which is hard because that's right. I know that song. Maybe I should do something about that. Okay, come on down. Have a seat, grab your weights. The bluest skies I've ever seen are in Seattle. That was from 7 Brides and 7 Brothers, right? I believe. They're fine. Always trying to help. Okay. So we're going to sit nice and tall. I like to be forward in the chair. That guess it makes it easier for me to do bicep curls. So we're going to go slow. We're doing a lot slow today with the weights. Now, if you get through all the repetitions in my exercise and you're not tired yet, you should probably get a heavier weight. I want you to feel tired or almost to the point where I can't do anymore. All right, so I don't want it to hurt your joints, so that's priority 1. But second priority, I want you to get to the point where your muscles feel a little fatigued. That's how you get stronger. Okay. Good. Let's do 4 more of these. Two. All right, if this did not get your biceps tired, maybe think about upping your weights. All right, now we're going to go to the back. So you're going to keep your arms straight. You can be upright or a little bit forward. We're just going to keep it simple. Lift and lift. Keep it a little behind your hips at least. Yeah. Trying to get the back of the arms. You're going to feel it in the front of the shoulders too. So if it bothers you, you can make them smaller. Small is very effective, actually. Nothing wrong with small. Keep going. Well, I can give some updates on Kings High School if anybody cares. I have one son that's on the mock trial team, and they have two teams, and one team got 4th and the other one got 9th. So both were in the top 10 for the state. They also won Best Witness and Best Attorney. So there you go. So they did pretty well. That was this past weekend. We also had a robotics competition this weekend. I was in Sammamish High School all weekend. Wait, 4 more. And we did qualify for the district champs, which is actually next week. So I'll tell you more about that next week. But we're still in, so that's good. Robotics isn't done yet. They still have another few more weeks to go. So, or into April. All right. I do have more arm work, but in the meantime, I'm going to give us a little break because I have a lot of shoulder work still. Also, their spring break is next week, so there'll be no kids around next week. Just letting you know. Probably affects you, Walker. You've got your car parked right next to the high school, right? They won't be around next week. In the desert. Let's do 2 more on each side. Last one. All right, I've got some feet ones. We're going to start with the toes. They're going to go out. I'm going to do kind of the same thing, out and in. Toes out, toes back in. All right, now we're going to kind of do the same thing with our heels. So you're going to go out, turn your heels. Yeah, kind of go pigeon-toed. Heels out. There we go. Go as high as you can. And then we're going to put them together. We're not going to go any faster. 4 more like this. 4, 3. So now we're going to do 1 toe and then 1 heel. So it's going to go out, in, heels, toes, heels. That's it. You can remember your no shit. We'll do 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so we're going to get those arms moving again. We're going to start sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to do the one where we raise it out to the side, pause it, bring it down, and then we're going to do the same arm front, hold it, and come down. So we're going to do these holds on each side. It might change slightly with the music, but we're still going to have time to do a pause. Up and pause, down. Up and pause. Now, you don't have to go as high, so if it hurts your shoulders, you can just do up and pause here, but I still want that hold. Good. Hold it, hold. We're going to do one more set on each arm because I have another shoulder one after this. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring, ow, sorry. I have a cut in my finger and I just like dug my nail into it. Ouch. Okay. So you've got your arm, your elbows are in, your arms are built at 90 degrees, and you're going to keep your arms parallel with your legs. Does that make sense? So I'm not like this, I'm not like this, I'm parallel. First, I'm going to lift the arms forward a little bit and then lower them down. Then I'm going to lift them out to the side and down. All right, that's it. So you're going to go forward. I'm not going to go really high. We're going to keep really good form here. Elbows out and squeeze them in. And out and in. We'll do two more. So these are hard. I'm not going to do a lot of these because we just did those other ones. One more. Also works your core just to be able to hold your body still, right? All right, good. Let's just do some side bends here. Okay, I'm okay. Four more. One more. Okie dokie. I'm going to put one weight down. We have a little more tummy ones to do. So we're going to hold the weight sideways between your palms, and we're going to do circles in 3 directions. I think I did this last week, but I really like it. So we're going to do it again. So first you're going to draw a circle on top of a table. So pretend you're at a table. I don't care if it's a coffee table or a countertop. I just want you to keep your circle flat. So you're going to go full circle, full body circle. We're going to go 4 each direction. So here's 2, 3. All right, now we're going to go the other way, but we're still on the table. One more. Okay, so that was kind of the X-plane for those that are into geometry. Now we're going to do the Y. So the Y is like a Ferris wheel. So we're going to do a circle in this direction. And if you want, you can include your leaning forward and back. One more this way. All right, now we're going to change direction. Again, try to hold on with mostly your palms. One more. The last one is almost like you've got a wall right in front of you, and you're drawing a circle on that wall. So the circle is going to go out to the side. Now, if your arms are getting tired, and I know mine are, you can make your smallest circle, but you do a little more leaning. One more this way. I really feel this one work in the core. I really like that. Okay, other side. And the circle can be as big or small as you want to go. One more. Okay, so that was kind of working the front and the sides. Now we're going to work the back. So we're going to do the wing flap with one weight. You're going to hold it in the right side. You have your arms, palms forward. I'm going to do a few more today. So you can either be upright or lean forward a little bit. You're going to pull the arms back and squeeze your back together. And we're going to do 6 of these. So that was 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the back together. 2 more. All right, good. Let's switch sides. Here we go. 6 on this side. 6. 5. Squeeze down your back. 3 more. Last one. All right, we're going to do that again. Did I miscount? I might have. Well, we're going to do it again. All right, here we go. One more. Good. Last side. Last one. Good. All right, now we can put this down. And we're going to do our chair stands. Yay. Let me get my watch going. It somehow turned all around. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, goody! Chair stands! Yay! Okay. Let's start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And we're done. We have our 50-second break. Only fair, right? Do 50 seconds, 50 seconds. But then we're going to get up again. Actually, this next one you can do seated as well if you want to. I'm going to do it standing, but... Okay, I still have a few more seconds, don't I? Okay, I think we'll stand up now. So come next to your chair, because we're going to, if you're standing, because we're going to do our legs, we're doing an exercise with the legs forward. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your leg, straighten it, bend it, put it down. Yeah. Perfect. And we're doing a little pause every time. So I'm like, hold it, put it down. Hold it, hold it, hold it, down. So if you're seated, I want to make sure you get that foot under your chair a little bit. So you work those hamstrings up, straighten, pull that heel under the chair. There you go. Good, good. We'll do 2 more on each side. Last set. All right. Do a little break. This next one, I'm trying to figure out how you can do it seated. You can try. Your leg won't go quite as far out to the side, which is okay. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to bring a leg. It can be either kind of part way front or all the way side. If you're standing, I want it side. Looks like everybody's going to stand. Okay, so you're starting with your leg just out to the side. I don't care which leg. You're going to lift that leg up, and we're going to go do teeny tiny circles one direction. Really work on the, if you need to tap your toe down, that is okay. Because this one's not easy. All right, now go the other way. Oh my goodness. Roll small circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, little break. So we're going to do the same thing. You can, if you're behind your chair, you just have to kind of switch legs. So I'm just going to kind of get the other leg out to the side, barely lift it off the ground. Little circles, pick a direction. Very small. All right, change direction. All right. What was that hurting, Walker? Was that hurting something? Okay. That's okay. It hurts your knees? Or your hip, yeah. Well, it's working the hip. We're working those little muscles inside your hip, so yeah. That can happen. All right. So we're going to do some good mornings. So you can do them seated too, actually, or standing. So your feet are wide. They're about shoulder width apart. We're bending from the hips, but you are not bending your knees. So you're just leaning forward with that straight back, and then you're pushing through your feet, just like that. Not your hands, but your feet. Yeah. So this is the one where you lean forward with that nice straight back and then push up through your heels. And you'll feel it right back here. Sitting or standing, it works. That's the beauty of this one. So this is working your glutes and your low back and actually your tummy a little bit because you have to kind of keep everything straight while you bend over. It requires you to hold your tummy in a little bit. So think about pulling that tummy in, pushing up through your heels. Keep your back really straight. You don't have to go super low to get a benefit on this one. So even if you're just going to here and up, you're still doing it. I'm trying not to sneeze, so I'm just going to warn you. I don't have a cold. I just have a nose tickle. I'm trying to stop it. Does that work? I think it's working. Okay, we're good. Don't you hate that? Make all these faces trying not to sneeze. You know, spring, pollen starting, the joys of spring, right? 2 more. And last one. All right, let's make a big circle if you're standing. And go the other way. A little John Denver here. Okay. You may sit back down. John Denver is telling me it's about time for stretching. That's what he's telling me. All right, we're going to sit nice. We'll start with the arms, I guess. Roll the shoulders back. Make them as big as you can. Big circles all the way around. I could do this all day. But I'll stop with one more. All right, we're going to hug that tree, kind of tilt your pelvis under, stretch out your back. All right, open up. And open your chest. Did they believe you? I think you do. Yeah, because you're here in the morning and the afternoon. And you walk around. Yeah. You should ask them how much they do. No? I bet you do. Yeah. All right, straighten the arm out. All right, arm across, give it a hug. So, as I said, I'm one of the coach mentors of the robotics team, and right now I am the trailer driver. So I drive the big trailer that's just right over there, or was yesterday. You really can't miss it. Anyway, which is fine except for one problem. I'm not good at backing with a trailer. In fact, I'm horrible. You would think I could figure this out. I'm getting better, but it's been years in the making. All right, come on down. So, I'm driving the trailer back yesterday afternoon, and all of a sudden I have the realization that my husband is out of town. He's in another country, Canada, and he's not there to back the trailer down the windy, narrow driveway we're supposed to go into to unload the trailer. It's right over there where that chimney is, and it's curved and really skinny. You have to get around dumpsters and cars, and so I'm like, oh, sugar. I am not going to be able to back that up. So, luckily, I drove it back. I parked it. There weren't any cars back there, so I kind of parked it on the side in the gravel, which was fine. I could do that. And then I waited for the rest of the people to come and help unload, and there was one of the other dads. I said, can you back up with a trailer? So my son and I were the spotters, and I let him back my car with the trailer. We got it done. It's all good. But it was that horrid feeling like, uh-oh, my husband's not here. Usually I call him up and say, come on and back it up. So there was one time, I shouldn't admit this, but I'm going to anyway. So we have a fishing boat. We've had it a long time. And my husband and my son were on the fishing boat, and they wanted me to back the trailer down the boat ramp. Well, this particular boat ramp was slightly curved. So the way to get in is you had to come in and then go down. And it had a little ridge, so it went like you couldn't really see where the turn was. Anyway, I tried doing it, I think at least 20 times. Could not get the trailer down that boat ramp, the boat trailer down the ramp after trying many, many times. And so finally, there was a young man who was watching me and probably very entertained. And he finally came up to me after, I'm sure, having a good chuckle. Let's do the leg. Would you like me to back the trailer down the boat ramp? And I said, oh, yes, I would really like that. So he does it the first try, of course. Now, I don't like to be the helpless woman that can't do it, but this is one thing I can't do. So I let him do it, and then we load the boat, and my husband gets out of the boat, and he goes, I can't believe you let some stranger back the trailer. I said, first of all, we're on a remote island that you can only get to by boat. Where is he going to go? Second, yes, I did. How long did you want to wait? Because he was sitting there waiting for me to bring the boat trailer down. He was on the boat. Yeah. And this guy did it like in seconds. And yeah, I was very grateful. And he gave me a hard time about it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? Now, granted, I should probably practice a while. To admit when you need help. Oh my gosh, I really honestly tried. And I did make some progress this weekend. I did back it into a parking place. So we're in the school parking lot. No, there weren't. So here's, another trailer story. So there were no cars. And I got it pretty straight into the parking place. However, I was a little off center. I wasn't quite centered. Like I was on the line, but it was straight-ish. And I got it in, and I put on the lock and the trucks and everything. Everything's good. Yesterday afternoon, the parking lot was completely full, and someone had pulled their little car right next to the too small parking place, right, where I was a little bit over. So I'm pretty good at hooking up the car. I have a camera in my car, so it helps. So I can hook it up easily. I back in, I hook it up, and now I'm like, how am I going to pull out of this parking place with a trailer? Because there's not enough room. And so actually for about 10 minutes, I just kind of, I'm like, I don't know how to get out. So I said, I thought I could get out turning right. And I got like within this close to the car. And then I stopped. I'm like, okay, I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out. Luckily, this very nice family, it was like a husband, wife, and a little girl. And they said, can we help? And I'm like, yes. Can you spot me? And I was able, with the spotting, because I had no visibility, to be able to get out of that parking place. And I did get out, and it was all fine after that. It was a very kind of traumatic trailer weekend for me. But it all turned out. It's all good. Now, not this weekend, but next weekend I get to drive it over the mountains to Cheney, Washington, and hope I never have to back it anywhere. This time I'll be using the big truck, which doesn't have a nice camera, and I will have to have someone help me spot to hook up the trailer. But with my car, I have an SUV with a really good backup camera. I can just, so nice. Like I can just back right in, hook everything up, drive away. I'm like, this is awesome. I actually bought a backup camera for this truck, so maybe I can we can install the backup camera on the truck. See if that helps me, right? Sit up tall, head over the side. That is incentive to get the camera on the truck. Roll it to the other side. I think I did, because this family showed up and helped me. I honestly think that's what happened. God was saying, all right, I'm gonna give you somebody. You know, they just happened to be walking by. Actually, they were going to move their car. I said, are you this car right here, the blue one? They said, no, we're the black one. I said, oh, I really need the blue one moved. Deep breath up. And they were so nice to spot me. They were just such a nice family. Exactly, they were angels. Oh my goodness, I was so grateful. And then my son started walking down much later, so eventually someone would have helped me, but it was nice because I was blocking traffic in a way. I wasn't trapping anybody, but anyway, that was it. There's my story of my trailer and my experience. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll play with balls in here, back in here. Yes. Yeah.